welcome to Come Dine With Me, meeting people who shared a meal with Jesus. Because, well, what better way to get to know someone than to spend time with them around the dinner table? Today's special guest used to get a similar reception to Brussels sprouts at a party, but that's all changed. Please welcome former tax collector turned disciple, it's Levi!
Hi Nick, great to be here in your kitchen.
Good to see you too, Levi. Now, tell us, how did your story begin?
Well, despite being a Jew, one of God's people, I became a tax collector working for the Romans. I used to sit and take money from my own people and hand it over to the enemy.
And did this make you popular with other people?
No.
Oh, my next door neighbour, they call him Levi. He's a tax collector. Do you know what? He is the lowest of the low, honestly. What does he do? He takes your money off you, and then when he's done that, he lines his own pockets, and then he gives the rest to the people, your enemies. It's just disgusting, honestly. He is a total rotter.
I acted cool on the outside, but inside, I knew I was a miserable cheat. I knew I needed help, but I just didn't know who to turn to.
But then you met someone who changed all that.
Yeah, there I was, sat at my tax booth. Just another miserable day, when this man stops right in front of me. I suddenly felt a sense of hope. He turned, looked me straight in the eye and said,
Levi, follow me.
So I got up, left my tax booth and I followed Jesus.
So you followed Jesus, and what you did next was pretty extraordinary too.
Yep, I invited all my friends to meet Jesus over dinner. We're a right rabble. My tax collector mates, the local thieves, the hooligans, anyone I could think of. I just wanted them to meet Jesus too.
Why did they need to meet him?
Because if Jesus can change a heart like mine, then he can change anyone's, even the worst person you can think of. Anyway, once everyone was together, I held the biggest, best dinner party I could for Jesus. We had an amazing time with him. Jesus told us how God wanted to forgive us and give us a fresh start.
Sounds amazing, but not everyone was pleased, were they? In fact, we've had a viewer who's called in especially to complain.
Hello? Hello? Yes, complaints department, please. Pharisee here. I'm absolutely disgusted and appalled to hear that you're featuring Levi, that good-for-nothing tax collector. We are already disgusted that Jesus of Nazareth attended a party that he threw for him. This is not our biggest complaint. We have previously lodged our biggest complaint about Jesus to his followers, namely, why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners? Absolutely disgusted. Doesn't Jesus of Nazareth know that he could be dining with prestigious people like myself? We teachers of the law, disgusted.
What did Jesus say to people like Phil?
Jesus said this.
It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance.
So Jesus was talking about the big sickness problem that's in all our hearts, including Phil's. All the ways that we reject God and say no to him as king.
But the brilliant news is that Jesus is like a doctor who takes our sin on himself so that we can be healed. My heart used to be sick with sin. But now Jesus has called, forgiven and welcomed me. He loves us so much.
Wow, Levi, thanks so much for joining us. Any last words for our viewers?
This same doctor, Jesus, is ready to see you now. Jesus can totally change your heart too.